Shoot down.
These are clothes. No way. My dude.
Nah, this is crazy. Hold on. Woo, I gotta get all the way over there. This ain't gonna work. I'm trying to get over to my section. Oh shit. What's on here? Hey, love your work, man. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. Excuse me. Oh shit. What's going on, y'all? This is Mmadu Ulasi. Yes, formerly known as that dude, Mmadu, or all my other pages and stuff like that. But this page is going to be more of a formal look into my life and all that good stuff. No personas, no nothing, no frills, just straight up Mmadu, hands down, all that good stuff. So, with that being said, welcome to the channel. I know you hear my voice might be a little hoarse or whatever, but that's because we just came from the Kendrick Lamar and SZA concert over at Mercedes-Benz Arena, the Grand National Tour. And honestly, that is one of the best shows that I've ever been to. Shout out to everybody that was in the building. It was definitely packed wall to wall. I did not see not one seat empty. So contrary to popular belief, all the stuff that you see on the internet is not necessarily true. So take everything you see with a grain of salt. But what I saw with my own two eyes, like, that place was packed. It was lit. Everybody was engaged. And it was definitely a good time. Positive energy in the building. Definitely smelled like shea butter Twitter in the building. But it was a good time. We got there right on time. We didn't see the opening set. We didn't see Mustard. But as soon as I got there, went, got a drink, and I was like, all right, let me go out and get some merch, get a little drink and whatever. And literally, the first two times I stepped out, the first time I stepped out is when the show started. So, like, I'm out there waiting in line to go get a t-shirt or whatever, and I hear whacked out murals. I'm like, oh, hell no, we got to go back in there, gang. So, that happened the first time. And then the second time that happened is when he started performing Euphoria. And I ain't going front, I almost knocked some people over. So, if I was bum rushing you, I definitely do apologize. But you got to understand, like, it was Euphoria, gang. And the energy in the building, like I said, it was definitely palpable. It was beautiful, amazing, positive vibes all in the building. The set was amazing. Kendrick did his thing. SZA did her thing. Kendrick brought out Cardi when he performed Good Credit. And this is, like, honestly, out of all the shows that I've been to, is definitely up there in the top 3. Definitely not 3 though. But it's not number 1 because I don't know how Kendrick Lamar is going to be a damn roller coaster in the middle of Madison Square Garden. So shout out to Travis Scott with that. That show was pretty good, although I'm not the biggest fan of Travis Scott. Like, just the whole production value of that show, like, that joint was absolutely amazing. It's like, you got to give credit where credit is due. And, like, fam, Astro World is like, we're still talking about that to this day. But the Grand National Tour definitely was amazing, as I stated before. Excellent set list. It had a lot of stuff from GNX, but it also had a mix of other stuff from Big Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. Freaking, what else? I'm over here losing my train of thought right now because I'm over here worn out, gang. Like, between me yelling and jumping and sweating and all that good stuff, and just overall having a good time. Is like I am beat, and this is the first time that I felt like this in a while, because this is one of the first times that I've really gone out in Atlanta that wasn't at like a nightclub or a lounge or anything like that, or a bar. Is my first arena show. Hopefully it won't be the last. But I've just never seen so many damn people all in one space. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Just an amazing show, amazing experience. If you get the chance to see Kendrick Lamar, I would definitely advise you to go do so. It'll be well worth the money, regardless of public opinion and things of that sort. Just go out and experience it for yourself. And these people live sound amazing. If you think they sound good on the studio tracks, like wait till you hear them live. Like there's very few indistinctions in between which one is which and stuff, and you can definitely tell that they are singing and not using TV tracks and things of that sort, which is good to see, because I'm quite sure we're all familiar with the epidemic of rappers rapping over their tracks at showcases and all them other open mics and stuff, but that's neither here nor there. The main focus was Kendrick and SZA, and it was a good time. A good time was had. They performed some hits. I know you can see all the stuff in the background, like the B-roll and all that. I was going to record my face with this, but I'm just a little bit too tired, so I'm just going to give you the footage that I took from my seat, and we had some pretty good seats, bro. We were in section 130C over with the Delta Sky Club and things of that sort. So quick entry, definitely welcoming staff. They were very, I don't want to say welcoming yet, but they were very hospitable. So they definitely made us feel like we were having an experience. You know, I wouldn't say made us feel at home, but they made us feel like we were there to experience something special. And I definitely want to shout out all of them for that. And definitely want to shout out Trisha, the bartender, because, you know, New Yorkers, we got to stick together. So when she saw me with my Mets shirt on, she showed me her Mets tattoo. You already know, let's go Mets. We are here. Nothing else needs to be said. But yeah, man, it was definitely overall great experience. My first time at Mercedes-Benz, and also my first time seeing Kendrick at a show of his. Like, I've seen him come out and be featured on certain songs. Like, I saw him come out at Astroworld. I saw him at Yams Day. And, you know, he definitely did his thing for the little 1-2 songs. But to see an entire production from beginning to end with footage and B-roll and all that good stuff going on in the background, curated by him and his team, like, it definitely was an eye-opening experience. And I've seen, I believe, about 2 of his concerts on like Amazon Music and things of that sort, but it does not compare to actually physically being there, to feel the energy in the room with you. Like, it was definitely something I can't really put into words, but it's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life, needless to say. Yeah, man, definitely 10 out of 10 show, 10 out of 10 experience. Mercedes-Benz Arena, like, it was definitely way better and way bigger than I thought it was because of who plays there. Yes, the Falcons suck, but, you know, we're neither here nor there. But yeah, great experience. Got me some merch, got me a shirt. Not really much to talk about, just an amazing show. Like, I'm still sitting here in awe, jaw agape, and just like I'm still going through the memories and trying to upload some of the footage, but, you know, technology over here being technology and things like that. So, but we're gonna get to that. Well, as you're watching this, the videos that I was trying to upload that I'm talking about are the ones you're watching right now. So there's no telling how long it took. Right now it is Wednesday, April 30th at 12:55. I got in maybe about an hour ago, and I usually talk a lot of smack about Marta, but Marta was on point tonight, and I will definitely give credit where credit is due. So shout out to Marta, shout out to Kendrick Lamar, shout out to SZA, shout out to an amazing night. You know, as a New Yorker in Atlanta, I found myself complaining about not being able to do things or not finding things that pique my interest, but tonight it definitely was something that I'm happy I took advantage of. So yeah, that's about it. That's gonna be it. This has been, I don't even know what to call this, but you know, this is definitely a peek into my life. The life of Mmadu, Ulasi. And welcome to the channel. You know, this one is going to be a lot more raw, a lot more uncut, and a lot more unfiltered because, you know, I have the other channels, but I'd like to keep them focused on what the initial topic that which they were created around. I like to keep that the main topic. So the Planet Brooklyn Supreme, we're going to keep talking about streetwear and clothing and all that good stuff. Planet Brooklyn Eats, that speaks for itself. Explained by a C student, that also speaks for itself. And I would just like to keep all of them separate. But this right here, gang, this is the uncut, raw, unfiltered, unadulterated Mmadu. But you already know it comes from the heart. And yeah, we're going to take it from there. We're going to build it as we fly. This has been the first issue of many looks into the life of Mmadu. And until next time, I'm out like big toes or small socks. Peace.